Mabuhay everyone! We are the Gr.1. We will discuss about the organizational culture. What is organizational culture? It's about the shared assumption, values, and company's beliefs that can influence the behavior of its employees. It is how they do things within the organization or company, whether it's spoken or unspoken. It defines how the company or organization functions on a day-to-day operation. Well, we have different culture, beliefs, and assumptions. But these differences, if we combine them all together, it guides the company or organization to accomplish its biggest goals and its objectives. Also, it drives their employees' performance. Organizational culture is important because it can guide the organization or company in decision making and actions. It can help to increase their productivity and helps to improve their workflow and reach the employee's potential. Nagkakaroon din po ng belonging and security for employees because they feel as if they are part of the business. Lastly, it can help to improve their teamwork and increase their motivation. For example, Google. Their company has a good organizational culture because they believe that every employee has the right to learn and that education is the responsibility of the organization. Google tells its employees to spend 20% of their work week on projects that interest them. This method lets employees follow their interests and work on projects that they find interesting and motivating. Google is a people-first culture because they said that people are the most important assets in the organization. So their warm work environment helps where employees can easily talk and share ideas with each other.
Good morning everyone, I'm Arroyo and I'm the one of the Gr.1 members, and the assigned topic to me is Artifacts, Spouse Beliefs and Values and Underlying Assumption. So artifacts, it is what we see. At the surface is the level of artifacts, which includes all phenomena that one see, hear, and feels when one encounters a group with unfamiliar culture. So artifacts, there are typically things that we can see. Also the symbol, structure, process, and rituals that provide a common identity and first impression of an organization. Also, artifacts can be easy to observe, but sometimes it's difficult to understand. Spouse beliefs and values. It is what they say. What we will be told is the reason things are the way they are and should be, and the company philosophy, norms, and justifications. So, spouse beliefs and values, there are the company declared a set of values and norms to our organization and affect how members interact and represent the organization. Or spouse beliefs and values don't tell the employees how to act, but rather they inspire them on how will they act. Underlying assumption, it is what they deeply believe in and act on. Unconscious, taken for granted beliefs about the organization and it works, purpose about the people, rewards, and so on. So underlying assumption, that it is the things that the organization believes. Also, it is the mostly hidden level of beliefs and values that sometimes go unnoticed, but a basic assumption or the essence of their culture.
Again, hello everyone. I am Bienvenido, Antoque, and at this point, I and the rest of the reporters will be discussing the elements of organizational culture. So, companies or businesses have their own organizational culture A culture na maaaring nabuo step by step over time as they face challenges and provide the best solution for it. A culture that will surely influence us once we became part of a certain organization. Kaya naman, as a job seeker, isa sa mga bagay na we are considering when we are applying or looking for a job is the culture. Also because this will be one of the factors that will shape what happens in the workplace. Kaya naman, mahalaga talaga na ang isang company ay mayroong healthy and positive organizational culture. So in order to have one, here are the following elements that a company should focus on. So first, we have leadership. A strong organizational culture is one of the major contributors in a company's success. And to have an excellent culture, the company's purpose, mission, and values need to materialize in everyone's actions. But this will only happen if the team members have trust toward the leader. That is why if your employees believe in their managers and your company's leadership, then you are set up for success. However, the opposite might happen if the problem is not on the part of the employees, but on the leaders. Kaya naman, it is important to have someone who can lead perfectly. A leader that is capable of gaining the trust of their team members, because dito sa trust or dito nga sa tiwala, this is where a strong organizational culture heavily relies on. So, in order to gain the trust of your team members, aside from possessing the characteristics, syempre, of a good leader, you have to ensure that as a leader, you act as examples in all areas of your company. You have to consistently reinforce the organization's purpose, mission, and values through both words and actions. Also, you should emphasize the need to maintain a two-way communication with all team members. Dahil hindi naman pwedeng laging ikaw lang ang nagsasalita. Dapat maalam ka ring makinig and to empathize with your team members. In this way, you are not only building trust, but also credibility that are crucial to have an excellent organizational culture, since everyone will now follow what the company wants because of the good leadership. So, number 2, we have here purpose and values. So, the purpose and values of an organization act as its roadmap, wherein yung values are the driver of actions in achieving the purpose of the company. That is why this is considered a core part of the organization. Because when a company has a meaningful purpose, backed up by a proper values, it will surely create a positive culture. Kaya naman ang purpose and values ng isang company or organization ay dapat clear and concise, and higit sa lahat, it should be practiced by everyone in the company. However, 'di ba, hindi naman lahat ay agad-agad na sumusunod, kaya nagkakaroon pa rin ng insubordination. That is why in here, we still need the role of a leader who would instill in the minds of each team members to uphold the purpose and values of your company. And like what I have said earlier, as a leader who wants your team members to follow what you are saying or what you want to do, it should start with you. You should be able to show and exhibit the company values consistently. After this, when you have already acquired the trust of your team members, that will be the time that they will also follow and copy what you do and what you said. So with that, it is clear that through a good leadership and a meaningful purpose and values that is being practiced by everyone in the organization, an excellent culture will surely arise. And for the other elements that will affect the culture in an organization, here are the next reporters.
Employee empowerment. Employees want to contribute and make an impact. They want their employers to trust and appreciate them and give them the space they need to work well. where and how it works best for them. Organization empower employees when they provide them with flexibility, autonomy, and respect. Empowered employees are more creative and innovative. The organization culture is stronger as a result. So, ang employee empowerment is pagbibigay ng freedom sa bawat employee. Katulad na lang na they can make their own decision and they can act independently without any supervision, which is nakakatulong sa kanila para magawa ng maayos yung trabaho nila. So, sa company, napakahalaga ng empowerment sa isang employee dahil ito yung parang magpaparamdam sa kanila na they value as part of the company and they needed to be respected and to be trusted on the things that they do. Holistic and inclusive well-being. Employees are burnt out and employers play a significant role in helping them return to a stronger state of well-being. Employer must invest employees' holistic well-being, particularly the well-being of diverse employee groups who too often face discrimination and experience disproportionate amount of workplace stress. So dito, every company should need to support or invest in every employee holistic well-being because some of employee is nakakaramdam ng kapaguran or discrimination or anything na nakasira sa kanilang trabaho, which is maaring mag-cause ng stress or depression. Kaya sa company, they should also consider employees' well-being para ma-improve yung overall physical health, sustain and balance emotion, ma-reduce yung level of stress, depression, and anxiety na makakaturong para mas maging productive sila sa kanilang mga ginagawang trabaho. Professional development and growth opportunities. Employees are often leaving jobs if they don't see professional growth and advancement opportunities in an organization. Employees that provide, clarify, and advancement paths and support professional development and growth are more likely to retain their employees. Growth cultures also contribute to higher rates of innovation because employees feel encouraged to learn new things, take risks, and explore new ways to solve problems. So, sa isang company, hindi lang yung magandang samahan yung tinitingnan ng mga employee sa isang trabaho. So, dahil most of the employee ay hinahanap nila yung isang company kung saan ay mas madedevelop nila yung kanilang mga kakayahan o yung kanilang sarili para ma-reach nila yung full potential sa trabaho. Kaya having some professional development and growth opportunities sa isang companies is mag-i-improve yung loyalty and retention ng kanilang employee while increasing workplace productivity and creativity.
Recognition is the largest contributor to a winning company culture and the biggest driver of employee engagement to boot. So, yung recognition daw po ay pagpapakilala or pagbibigay pansin sa mga empleyado. So, dito po ay parang na-appreciate yung mga efforts na ginagawa nila para sa kumpanya, na parang nire-recall nila yung mga magagandang nagagawa ng bawat empleyado sa company. Communication is a foundational to a strong organizational culture. Communication is how organizations engage employees, keep a pulse on the employee experience, and activate new programs and offerings that ultimately influence the culture. So, sa pamamagitan ng pakikipag-communicate sa katrabaho or sa empleyado mo ay pwede mong malaman yung mga experience na pinagdadaanan nila. Sa ganitong paraan ay malalaman natin kung tama pa ang ginagawa natin or mali na pala ito at hindi na maganda ang epekto sa kanila. At dahil sa maayos na communication ay makukuha po natin ng trust ng isa't isa at kapag nangyari sa company ay magkakaroon po tayo ng peace or good environment which leads them to work properly at walang toxic sa environment. So pag ganito po ang bawat employee sa isang company ay malaki ang chance na lumago ito at ma-recognize pa.